This episode of Horse Shelter Heroes is sponsored by
Celia.
We're going to tell you more about it later, but I'm super excited to have Celia on board to help us rescue even more horses.
So the adopters just got here. They are really looking forward to looking at Jilly.
We are giving vaccine boosters to horses that are coming out of quarantine.
We got a call about a very aggressive dog. Black Beauty, the Frisian cross, is going to get some makeover done.
Who will save us? Who will save us? When the truth in the shadows, all hail to the hero.
So good morning, everyone. As you know, and for our viewers, you don't know, but Keith and Angela and Jason and I are going to be going on vacation. It's a much needed vacation, and the timing couldn't be better. I'll let you talk on that.
I have a friend who has a condo in Aruba, and she has gifted us time in Aruba, and when she gifted it, I had no idea.
It was months ago.
Months and months ago that we would plan it at such an amazing time and spend such a time.
Angela came to me and she's like, hey, I got this trip, and like, what about putting it in November? And it was like, well, I mean, that should work.
We don't have any adoption events.
We had no idea how much auction drama and stress we were going to go through, so it couldn't come at a better time. Then Keith and Angela invited us on their vacation. I think working with us, they're like, Jason and Tawny really need to come. Let's just bring them. We'll just bite the bullet and we'll take Jason and Tawny. And but anyways, we are very grateful. And there'll be a few things while we're gone, as far as we've been training Caitlin and Corey. So Caitlin will be in charge of the inside stuff along with Christy. So they'll be working together on that. And then Corey will be in charge of all outside things. Kimberly is in charge of medical and reaching out to the vet on any medical things. And small animal will be Dawn. So, yay. I am very grateful for you all. I think you will do an amazing job while we're gone. I have full confidence, 100% in each one of you. And if you can't figure it out, just put it on ice until we get back. Compassion fatigue is a real thing, and I know basically since boot camp, I have been swamped and struggling with it. And I know there was a bit for you that like, I'm just like, go home and rest. Like, we have been so swamped with everything. We definitely need this vacation.
What you doing, John?
Apparently I'm the receptionist now. I have no clue how that happened. I just like got out of the bathroom and it's like, you're the receptionist, good luck. I don't know what I'm doing, help.
This morning, we are so excited to have a volunteer transporter coming to get all of our little puppies and take them to Nashville Humane. We are so thankful to Nashville Humane for taking all of our little doggies, and we are so excited to get them transported out and hopefully from there into amazing homes. We just loaded up all the puppies for Nashville Humane, and they are headed on their way. We're so thankful for our volunteer who is volunteer transporting them for us today, and to Nashville Humane for working with us, and all of our little doggies have been transported out, and we are so thankful.
All right, so the adopters just got here and they are really looking forward to looking at Jilly. They've shown a lot of interest, and so fingers crossed that this is a good fit for both them and Jilly. Really excited about this. What you think so far?
I like her.
You want to see her brand?
Oh, do you like her, Ember?
Yeah, I like her.
You really do?
Uh-huh.
You see yourself growing with her and training with her?
Yeah.
So do you want to adopt Jilly today?
Yeah.
What's Mom say?
Mom's okay with it. Mom was okay with it when I brought the trailer.
They are adopting Jilly today.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of Jilly. So here's all of her paperwork. And then we do this really cool thing at Horse Plus, where when our animals are looking for forever homes, we put them on our Looking for Love wall. And once they find their amazing new owners, we move their pictures to Found Love.
Hi, my name's Ember, and the reason I came to Horse Plus is to find a horse for trick riding. I'm super excited to take Jilly home and start training her.
All right, so they are taking Jilly home. We are very, very excited about this. I knew that Jilly was always built for big things, and she is gonna go and be trained to be a trick riding horse for this 13-year-old girl. So we're super excited to see updates and see her go off to her forever home.
We are giving vaccine boosters to horses that are coming out of quarantine. We have still some horses up there from the last group, so they're ready to come down, and we're gonna go give them all their boosters.
Right now we're gonna get these guys pushed back into the far pen so we can run quarantine pasture number 1 up. And we've got a lot of those kids coming out of quarantine today. I'm excited for it because there's a few that are broke to ride that are big enough for me to ride, so I could start doing a little bit more riding.
This is Cotton. She is one of the horses that came in the September buyout, and she is getting pulled out today to get her vaccines and dewormer. This is Aries. This is Fiesta. She also came in the September buyout, and you might remember her as the little filly that we thought had hernia. Dr. Lydia gave us instructions for treatment, and the little piece that was hanging down is no longer attached. It detached itself. So, and it looks like the little wound that was there is kind of closing itself up. So it's looking a lot better now. There you go. She might try to kick at you, so just be careful. Just do what you can with it.
Getting her ivermectin, just dewormer. She had Quest Plus a month ago, so I'm gonna switch it up and give her something different.
Where did I put her card? Did it fly away?
It's cold.
We gave Fiesta her booster for 5-way, and she got her ivermectin dewormer. She's got a little bit of a temp, so we're gonna actually let her stay up here and hang out for a little bit longer to make sure that she doesn't have anything that could spread to other horses.
This is Layla, and we are intaking her. From her teeth, she appears to be close to 30 years old, but mules can live well into their 40s, even 50s sometimes. This is Dolly, and we are getting her intake. We had just done a microchip on her when she originally came through, so we're going ahead and getting everything else she needs.
This is Patch. I would say he's Overo if his marking didn't go over his back. He's like a Tovero, because it's more choppy like an Overo. But the pattern is Tobiano. So pretty. You pretty boy. Patch got all his boosters, and now everyone who's coming down is ready to come down.
Haley, what you doing? So I'm gonna be videoing the horses running down to pasture 8. Nice. I'm ready.
So I believe we're done with quarantine for today. We got all the horses down here that were ready to come down, and they're getting used to the new pasture.
Hello everyone, my name is Christy. I'm the bookkeeper and I do HR and I take your donations, and I am now taking Celia. I just had my breakfast and I just took 2 pills. I am excited about working on my health, and I'm using Celia to do that. So thank you guys for being part of the journey, and I hope you guys get a bottle. Thank you very much.
Oh, you found her. Well, surprise, surprise. This is my first chicken, Henrietta. She was an escape artist and she did not want to be caught, and she was being difficult, so I am going to set her free outside. Of course, I'm gonna get her a coop and all this stuff, but I'm excited. It's my first actual chicken. Are you also excited? No? Come on, say something. I'm trying to make her say something and she's not responding. I guess she doesn't like me anymore. I fail as a chicken father.
Replacing door handles. This one has malfunctioned and I can't get it to work. But luckily I've got another one. So I'm gonna take this one off, replace it with that one, and see if that one works. Yay! We have a code now. Got the door fixed, got a new code in it. Just had to replace the handle and everything's good now.
We got a call about a very aggressive dog. This dog attacked its owner. It has a bite history previously, and the dog has been living in a kennel and sounds extremely aggressive. And the lady has to move, and she has really no other choice other than basically, from what I can gather, her only option would be having the dog shot. So we're gonna go see if we can try to humanely handle the situation without somebody just taking a gun out and shooting the dog. If you call law enforcement in this area and you're like, hey, there's this loose dog, or hey, there's this problem dog, they will actually just tell you to shoot it. So we're gonna try and see what we can do to prevent that from happening, and hopefully handle the situation in a humane manner. So it's gonna be kind of crazy and don't know what all to expect, but we do know this dog has bitten people before and attacked people.
We've just arrived. We got dogs all over the place, but the aggressive dog is in a man-made kennel. So this will be interesting.
Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. He's not nice at all. He's very mean, very mean. Hi, Survivor. You're a good boy. His hackles are raised. He's very tense, just standing there staring at me. Yeah. I want to make sure he can't jump over that fence before I get any closer. Yeah. We're gonna try to get him on a catch pole and then give him some sedation medication with a pulse syringe. You got it.
I think he's got it all.
You did?
Yeah, look at it. It's empty.
Alright, can we get you gentlemen to help get him up the hill? Thankfully, we're leaving and everyone's okay, and it's a sad situation, but this dog has a history of attacking people, and that's very dangerous. But even though he has that history, we still want to treat him humanely. Just a really, really sad case, but we get called out on cases, and sometimes, you know, we don't show you some of the cases that come in to us, but you know, I feel like if we don't tell these stories, like the kittens that came in to us, I posted on Facebook, and they were thrown away at a dump, and somebody opened the box and found them, and they're super, super sick. And I think it's important to tell these stories, even though it's hard, even though it ends with, you know, saying goodbye to an animal. And then some people were like, well, if you euthanize an animal, you're not saving it. I disagree with that, because I feel like when we go to auctions and we rescue horses, we are saving them. And sometimes it is giving them the last act of kindness, but if we hadn't have rescued them, we hadn't have saved them, they would still be suffering. And like this poor dog was living in really horrific situations for months. Like nobody could go in to clean his kennel, and his quality of life was not good there. And if he got out, he could literally attack somebody again. He's attacked 5 people and caused major damage. In the county that we were in, dog bites are extremely common. People get life flighted out. I know there was a little girl that got her face ripped off. Dangerous dogs are something that have to be taken seriously, but saving them from continuous suffering of their living conditions or something, it's all important, even though it's hard. So he's very sedated. Before I went out, I talked to Dr. Lydia. I'm like, okay, this is the call we're going on. What should we do? What should we give him? And we did sedate him again. It was about an hour drive, so we wanted to make sure that he was good and sedated. We are going to give him the last act of kindness now. It is sad, but it's the reality of rescue. Sometimes it is rescuing them just to say goodbye, and I'm really thankful that he's not going to hurt anyone else. I really don't know where to begin. It's a really sad situation. When we headed out on the dangerous dog case, I got pulled aside and I was told that an employee had a concern and wanted me to review a video, and I was like, that's really, really weird behavior how she was acting. But I was like, well, I will go out and do this call with her, and I'll just see if she seems okay. I always hate jumping to conclusions. On the call, I was like, things don't seem normal now. There was a burn pile with plastic that was burning, and the smoke was all over us, and you know, it was miserable. But when we had to use the catch pole, like there was a point where she didn't have it properly, which that's really concerning. Thankfully the dog was sedated, but still, when you go out in dangerous calls, you have to be on your A game. I came back that evening after that case, and I reviewed hours of security footage, because we have cameras all over the organization, and the behavior I was seeing with her was not normal. And so I had a meeting with Angela and our HR and said, I think we need to get this checked out. You know, another employee brought it to y'all's attention, and I definitely see concerning things from the security cameras. So she went down and got the drug test and came back positive with multiple drugs. We had to let her go, and it's just really a really sad situation. She has amazing experience, but we can't have that. So we've had to let her go, because of being intoxicated with drugs at work. And you know, she wasn't here but a month, but you know, we do everything we can to help these animals, and then to have someone come in and put our team in jeopardy, you know, because they're high on drugs or not making the right judgment calls, it's not okay. So I'm just glad we did find out and that nobody was hurt from somebody being high at work.
I am bundled up, I am cold, and fixing to get a little colder as soon as we take this to go feed.
Guiding through eyes of ocean blue. Nobody looks as pretty when the sad is you. Got room and room to grow, but tonight you're staying home. Over in the corner, got your dressing gown tied around your waist and all the lights turned down.
It's pretty cold this morning. My troughs at home weren't frozen, but still got down to about 30. Went to let my dog out this morning, and he slid all the way across the porch. So I quickly went and grabbed some salt to put down so we wouldn't be slipping all the way across the porch. But yeah, it's only getting colder from here.
Only grab my hand, be your only. We can hide from the lights and drive on down through the night. If that's what you want, I can take it off of your shoulders. Laugh it off when we're older, when your heart can't take the heat. Let the fire set you free.
Come on, Glimmer!
Oh, let your fire set you free.
Big old boy that likes me. We have just finished feeding all the livestock. I'm fixing to make another round to go back through and check their waters and continue on with the rest of the day.
Let your fire set you free.
Dino got out of his pen. Yeah.
We just received 6 puppies that were abandoned in Hickman County. Hickman Humane Society reached out to us, and we have the puppies now. So they're all safe, and we're so thankful that they weren't just left out. It's very cold right now. So happy we could help.
I'm sitting here playing with the 6 puppies that we just got today. They were, poor little things, were abandoned, but now they're here and they're all safe, and we're enjoying getting the love on the little puppies. So we are considering moving the puppies over to the vet barn because of how small they are, and of course how cold it's been all week, and just to make sure that we keep them safe, just to put them somewhere warm where they won't freeze.
So Corey's not here and Kimberly is busy right now, so we've got to move the steers, and I've done some cow wrangling in my day, so let's go ahead and get them moved. Lickety split. Easy enough. Cows aren't hard if you know how they move. No, last time we did this, Kimberly was like, okay, you're helping move the steers every time. All right, so we got them into their pen. That didn't take too much time. They're pretty good about it once you know where to push, so that was super easy, super quick. Now time to get back to the horses.
We are driving up to Quarantine. Black Beauty, the Frisian or Frisian cross, is gonna get some makeover done. His mane is so big and beautiful, and he's just gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and get him a little prettier. He came in pretty rough, and he's had a gelding operation, so I'm sure he didn't really appreciate that. But just gonna give him a little bit of a makeover. Took him a little bit to get in here, but I don't think he's had a whole lot of life messed with him on normal things. I know there's a debate if he's a Frisian or not. We know 5 veterinarians have looked at him and said that he was a Frisian or Frisian cross. I don't think he's full-blooded at all, but he definitely got enough genetics in the veterinarian opinion, in my opinion, to have that beautiful long mane and everything. So he's a beautiful animal, regardless of what he is. I know there's a little upheaval some people are trying to make on the internet that he's not a Frisian. We're just trying to do a fundraiser and use the breed to try to raise money. He's a beautiful animal. He doesn't look like a saddlebred with the mane or standard bred or anything like that. He could have some saddlebred in him. He could be a Frisian saddlebred cross or something. But they're saying we starved him because he was sold at an auction, and he came to us through the buyout program. We have no idea of, what all it took to get him here. We're just thankful he's here. We do know that a lot of different Amish folks are getting Frisians and breeding crosses. I don't think the Frisian community really likes that. But geld your stallions, your colts, if you're selling them then, so people aren't breeding half-breed Frisians. Horses get these knots and tangles in their mane, and it's just amazing. Like, that is just so tangled up. So it's just a matter of undoing them all and finding the beginning, and it takes time. I've almost got this dreadlock, divided. All right. So then I can work on just getting this one done. Look how long that is. It's gorgeous for not being taken care of or anything. And there will be some hair that just falls out. Whoever adopts him, if you keep his mane braided and actually take care of it, it could grow very long. That polite pawing business. If there's anyone who would like to donate a very beautiful ranch in Florida that we can move all the horses to in the wintertime and have our base of operation where it's warmer, that would be nice, because it's cold. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous mane. And this right here is why I say he has to be Frisian, because normal horses don't grow hair like that. His mane is gorgeous now, as there's no more knots in it, and I've got to go spend the rest of the day on the computer because we have a board meeting coming up and have some exciting news to present to the board, but we're not going to tell you all about it just yet. But I know everyone here at the shelter is gonna take great care of all the animals and the horses and dogs and cats, and we were trying to take pictures of him, and he was so unhappy, and now he's just relaxing over there with Corey and getting all sleepy, and he was He was not being cooperative when we were trying to get his photos. But anyways, I got a lot of computer work I got to get done today, but nice to spend some time with the horses, and he looks amazing now. Huh, Black Beauty? Do you have a good morning? Black Beauty is traumatized to hay feeders for whatever reason, so Corey's giving him a little lesson so he can see that hay feeders aren't scary, but it's kind of funny to see a horse that's scared of a hay feeder. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes, sponsored by Celia. Celia is an amazing company, and they want to help horses. 20% of every order purchased through Celia will be donated to Plus Humane Society, and the exciting thing is, if we can get 100 orders within the first month, they'll donate enough to save.
We'll be able to save one more horse.
They will donate $1,000 if we can sell to 100 people their first order. So check it out. The product is great, and the energy drink, I mean, you've seen in the episode, it helped out our staff, and you can always purchase it and send it to us as well. And it's really important to have, all the supplements that we take care of for our animals. It's just as equally important to take care of ourselves. So please check out their website, place an order with the link below, and help us get to that 100 orders so we can rescue one more horse.